Our American Revolution sought to obtain liberty from the exploitative and oppressive conservatorship of Great Britain. While many can easily recount these details, few take the energy to reflect on the cost of this rebellion for liberty to the Cherokee Nation. The vast Cherokee territory was called by us the Backcountry. And with the conclusion of the war, the Cherokee lost their land to what is now Oconee, Pickens, Anderson, and a large stretch of the upcountry. This war was not about independence for the Cherokee. Instead, it was a survival of their way of life and to protect their land and homes from the ever-advancing colonists. Both the Americans and the British sought support, but in the end, the Cherokee sided with the British from the old alliances formed during the French and Indian War. The British, in turn, encouraged the Cherokee to raid and destroy the farms and homes of the Americans living in the frontier. Two battles within the Cherokee lower towns, now Oconee County, led to the ultimate destruction of the nation and expanded the size of South Carolina. On August 1, 1776, Major Andrew Williamson led 330 militiamen to attack Asenka town. The group contained British loyalists, Deputy Superintendent of Indian Affairs Alexander Cameron, versus nearly 1,200 Cherokee warriors. The fighting was fierce, and Williamson almost lost the day. But Captain Leroy Hammond mounted a counterattack, and Captain Andrew Pickens arrived in time to provide much-needed support. At the end, 20 patriots lay dead, with Francis Salvador, the first Jewish person to be killed in the American Revolution, being one of the first to fall. Wounded Cherokee warriors were either scalped or sold into bondage. Some days after the ambush, Williamson received troops from Georgia, as well as additional militia and provincial troops. With a force of 640 militiamen, Williamson embarked on the destruction of the remaining Cherokee lower towns as he marched toward the mountains. His aim was to burn every town, field, and any other form of relief for the Cherokee. On August 12, 1776, a party of 25 men led by Captain Andrew Pickens embarked to Tomasi town. As Pickens' men made their way across a cornfield, they were ambushed by 185 Cherokee warriors. They opened with a volley of musket and rifle fire from within the tree line and began to rush toward the militiamen. Pickens yelled for his men to form into a circle. The men formed into two concentric circles facing the Cherokee. The inner circle would fire, kneel, and reload, while the outer circle would fire and repeat the measures as the inner circle. In turn, the Cherokee encircled Pickens within a larger circle. The shooting was fierce, and the haze of smoke filled the air as the Cherokee attempted to break through the circle. This ring fight cemented Pickens' legend, but it also supplied enough time for Joseph Pickens, his brother, to arrive with reinforcements. Pickens lost 11 men, and the Cherokee lost 65, with 14 wounded remaining in the cornfield. The fallen patriots were buried within the abandoned houses in Tomasi, and afterwards the rest of the town was burned down. On May 10, 1777, representatives of the Cherokee lower towns met with representatives of Georgia and South Carolina at Dewitt's Corner. The Treaty of Dewitt's Corner ended the complete sovereignty of Cherokee lands in much of the upcountry South Carolina. A boundary line was set along the crest of Oconee Mountain. Hostilities remained till the Treaty of Hopewell was secured in 1785-1786. The American Revolution provided neither liberty nor peace. Instead, it ruptured their familial traditions and led to an era of American westward expansion.